Welcome back to Coffee Talk. Grab your
Yes.
coffee. Join us for our talk today. Today we're going to talk about another scam that's going
Oh, so many
around.
scams.
It just seems like every day
Yeah.
there's something new. Well, there's a new one going around right now, and it's a clean energy scam.
Mhm.
You might have somebody come to your door saying they can put solar panels on your house and you won't have any kind of electric bill.
Yes. Man,
Well, I'd be leery of that if I were you.
very leery. So, the everybody is conscious of trying to reduce their energy bill. So
Yes.
when they say to a lot of people, "Hey, we can lower your energy bill by whatever amount of money, $300-400 a month," everybody thinking, "Oh wow, that would be nice." But step back a little bit. Take a deep breath. So step back. Don't make any hasty decision.
Because, what all these scams, what they do is they play on your passions, on your fears.
On your finances.
Yes, because we're all desperate to
Yeah.
save on our energy cost. And if somebody tells you you can have zero energy cost,
Yeah.
wow, that just kind of throws you for a loop there. But what they want to do is they want to put these solar panels on your house, which sounds all well and good. But many of these companies are not legitimate companies, and they may present themselves to you as your local utility worker,
Yeah.
and they're from your local utility company
Yeah.
and they're going to do this for you. But always, always, if anybody comes to your door and says something like that to you,
Yeah.
always ask for their ID,
Yeah.
because most of
Yeah.
the time they are not legit.
What they do a lot of times with us anyway, they'll come down to, and they've done their research, which they want to scam you. They say, "Oh, your neighbor so and so, and your neighbor so and so, they've signed up for it, and man, they couldn't wait to say $300-400 a month there." So they try to get your confidence up, saying, "Oh, if my neighbor signed up for it, you must be legit." And they even have it like on a notepad, their names and everything on a check mark, and they just, man, they go all out to get your money to scam you.
And they have their names.
Yeah.
You know the names of your
Yeah.
neighbors, and they have their names on there.
Yeah.
And they probably went away from our house and put our name on
Yeah.
there and
And then
said,
they'll say,
"We did it."
Mr. and Mrs. Keith and Terry, and they'll say, "Oh wow, Keith and Terry signed up." We didn't, but
Yes.
they'll use that. They'll lie. Everybody will lie.
And what they want you to do is they want your signature right
Mm-hmm.
away,
Oh man.
either on an iPad or on a paper. They want your signature so that they can start putting these solar
Yeah.
panels. And then next thing you know, you have actually taken out a
Yeah.
loan to pay like $89,000 for these solar panels that you didn't even ask
Yeah.
for.
They'll say, just put your initials down here showing that we've been out and talked to you about this. And if you sign your initials and you don't know what for sure what it is, it could be the contract. And the next thing you get an invoice for like, $150-200 a month for something you didn't even want.
So you've just got to be leery,
Yeah.
and especially people that come door to door. I know people used to years ago made a living going door to
Yeah.
door. People don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
It's the
No.
scammers that
Yeah.
do that. So
No.
if somebody comes to your door, you can listen to them, but send them away, get a number, and do your research. And if it is a legitimate thing, then you can always call them back and say, "Hey, we've thought about this and we'd like to do it." But don't make any kind of hasty
Don't make no
decision.
hasty decisions.
No.
If they say, "Well, you got to, this is just good for today, that you'll get an extra whatever amount of money off," and if they're making it sound too good to be true, then it's a scam. And to say, if you needed a decision right now, the answer is going to be no. Give me a couple days. I feel rushed about it. Tell them, be upfront, and say, we'll call you back.
That's our motto.
Yeah.
Anytime anybody needs a decision right now, you have to have a decision
Yeah.
today. The answer is always no. I don't care if you're going in to buy a car and they say, you've got to buy
Yep.
this today because tomorrow that price is
Yeah.
going up. You got to do it today. No. The answer is always no.
No.
If they have to have an answer right
Yeah.
now,
And they can get very pushy.
they
Very
can.
pushy.
So we want to make you aware as these new things pop up.
Yeah.
And this is a new one that targets elderly people because we are very conscious of our expenses. We try to cut down
Yeah.
every way that we can. And if they think they can scam you out of some
Yeah.
money, they're going to do it.
Yeah. And this advice is just, not only good for what we're talking about today, but it's good advice for anybody that comes to your door knocking and wants you to, try this product or do this, so they can save you money on whatever subject it might be. Never do anything on the spur of the moment. You'll tell them you got to think about it. You'll get back with them in a day or two.
And then they'll probably just leave.
Yeah.
We get people all the time that stop in. We have a blacktop driveway. And they just stop in random. Hey, I see you have a blacktop driveway. I just happen to have some product left from doing your neighbors down the road. We'd like to seal your driveway today. Only cost you $1,200. Anyway, you just got to be wary of people who just stop by your house.
Yeah.
It's sad that we can't trust everybody these days, but people make a living scamming people. And so you have to always have your guard up, always, so that you don't fall victim to being scammed. So never let anybody pressure you into making a hasty decision. Never give anybody your personal information ever. Even if somebody calls you on the phone and wants this or that, never give them personal information. If they say they're your bank, hang up and call your bank and say, hey, did somebody just call me and ask for my account number or my social security number? Because I just got this call. More than likely, it's a scam.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it's sad that we live in a world that you have to constantly be on your guard.
Yeah.
But
we just want to prepare as many as we can for if you haven't got any calls yet. Be prepared to either get a call or get someone coming up to your door, knocking on your door and say, hey, how would you like to have zero energy calls? Well, yeah, that sounds good. Man, they got their foot in the door and go right on in.
And they might even show you pictures of houses that they've done with the solar panels. And the article that we read about it said that sometimes they would even, after the people signed the contract, they would come and put these solar panels on their house, but they never were hooked up, and it ruined the roof. The roof then leaked. So it's like,
you got more problems. You put the panels up, then your roof starts leaking. You got to get a new roof, and you're not saving that much in the energy. I mean, they'll even have things, your neighbors, just signed up here, and, we're going to be saving them. They'll have a picture, $400 a month. This other neighbor down the road, we're going to save them $500 a month. Wouldn't you like that? Of course, you're going to say, well, your mind's going, yeah, I would really like to save $300, $400, $500 a month. But, it's going to be, it's a scam.
Yeah. So if you're truly interested in solar panels, you make the contacts. You contact people that do that and get prices and all. Just don't accept people that come to your door.
Yeah, find legitimate people that would install the solar panels or whatever that, that where you're going to go to save money.
If you can think of a scam that's going around right now, let us know in the comments, because that may help other people. If there's something you would like for us to talk about in a coffee talk, let us know in the comments. We'll see you next time on Retired and Loving It. If you'd like to see more of our videos, click the video that just popped up on your screen.